Pretty Reckless are one of the few high-profile hard rock bands that are really gaining steam these days, even though they originally emerged in around 2009. If you take a look around on YouTube or around on the internet, you can find quite a few clips of the band. And what I want to talk about today is the fact that frontwoman for the band, Taylor Momsen, has really grown into a stunning live performer. There's a big difference between the way the Pretty Reckless sounds in the studio and the way that they not only sound, but energy they create live. And I think this is something that if you've just heard their studio albums, you're going to be missing out on. So when it comes down to the band itself, there's really only two important features to talk about. The first one is, of course, Taylor Momsen, the lead vocalist, and the second is the guitarist, Ben Phillips. The other musicians in the band are just adequate without being remarkable, and the rhythm section isn't that important to the sound of the Pretty Reckless. It's a very vocal and guitar-driven band. The thing that impressed me the most about the Pretty Reckless is not the songwriting, it's not the band's visual image, it's not the lyrical content or the attitude, but it's Taylor Momsen herself as a performer. If you check out something like a live version of Witches Burn from their latest album, Death by Rock and Roll, or you'll see that she is effortlessly charismatic. She comes out on stage without any explosions or lights or special effects of any kind. She's just basically comes out wearing lingerie and heavy eye makeup, and she doesn't exactly dance, but she commands the stage. And it's rare that you find a performer who has this kind of innate charisma and a voice to match. What's the problem with the Pretty Reckless? Well, the first thing that I think may be holding them back is the band itself. They're just not a very interesting band. The guitar player, Ben Phillips, is sometimes inspired, but the rhythm section doesn't do a whole lot for me. They basically almost seem as the idea behind the band is to create a heavy background for Taylor's vocals, but not to let the band shine out. And I think this is a mistake. I think that, yes, she has an incredible amount of magnetism and power as a vocalist, but what you want to do with that is put it in the context of a really strong band, not put her out so far out front that the band just seems like an afterthought. For me, this is where the Pretty Reckless go off the rails. I think they're a good band. I just don't think they're a great band. And I don't think they're going to get to be a really, really great band unless they are able to somehow realize that Taylor doesn't need to be pushed to the front of the band. She has enough charisma and power on her own to maintain no matter what they do. So what I think would be great to see is the equivalent of what Ozzy was able to do on the Wizard of Oz and Diary of a Madman, where the Bob Daisley, Lee Kerslake, and Randy Rhoads band and Ozzy's vocals, they're meshed into a weave that elevated the song above every other aspect without sacrificing Ozzy's charisma. So my bottom line on the Pretty Reckless is Taylor Momsen is an incredibly powerful, gifted, charismatic performer, and you should go see as many live clips of the Pretty Reckless as you can find. But at the same time, there's a disappointing element to this band, and it is centered on the fact that they have not yet learned to develop a band sound that serves the song. And with Taylor as the lead singer, they really could do something special, and I hope they do. At least that's what I think. What do you think? If you have a thought about this or any other issue related to classic or contemporary music, please leave a comment in the space below, and remember to like and subscribe. Thanks a lot.